1 minute silence for the judges to mark their ballot. Gauri, contestant number 4.
Evaluation of pass is the first step towards contest chair and to really patient listeners. Firstly, I would like to congratulate our professional speaker because without a speaker, no evaluation can take place. I am privileged and honored to evaluate Toastmaster speaker Shrutika Rateria. The confidence with which you came out was fantastic. The dynamic opening of your speech made the audience captivated through your speech. Enthusiasm and confidence with which you spoke radiated the entire room. One suggestion to you, when you come on stage, try to use the whole of stage. The dynamic opening captivated the audience attention. Try to use more.
Go ahead.
Just see it and continue. Read out. Doesn't matter.
Come on, Gauri! Come on!
The executives you used were really fantastic. The energy level with which you came up and spoke was fabulous. The story which you told of daughter and father was really connecting. Second story which you told of a boy who pays no attention for himself was it showed the two parts of the story.
Question number 5, please. A
very chucklesome and cheerful morning to all of you present here. And I am Toastmaster Anaisha Kaur, and I would be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Shrutika. First of all, Toastmaster Shrutika, I would love to inform you, rather congratulate you, for doing a wholesome justice to the genre of your speech. That is inspiration. It is very difficult to inspire people by speaking, and you did it very amazingly. And I was really impressed by that. The content of your speech was sterling, laudable, and fearless. And I observed that the audience wanted to listen to you. So that is a very salient point for a speaker, that the audience would want to listen to you. Moreover, it was a very fastidious job to evaluate your speech, because it was very difficult for me to find flaws in such an amazing speech, because the content was exhilarating and thought through. But still, that takes me to the recommendations part. I would like to say that when you are expected or asked to come up and speak, you just don't come up, speak and leave. It's more of a performance. Like, you need to perform it, and a lot of parameters are considered under that. The gestures, the body language, the vocabulary, your grammar, and all that jazz, you know. So most of the parameters you did wholesome justice to it, and I really appreciate it. But some of the things, like, you can improve a bit on your grammar. Like, your English is really good, but your grammar, like you said own styles, you could have said own style. Moreover, you have, I noticed that you have a soft voice, which is very pleasing to hear. But when you're giving a speech like an inspirational speech, so you really need to focus on elevating your pitch and lowering it whenever required. So that is very important. You need to focus on that, and a little bit of use of stage you could have done more. Otherwise, it was so good. I was really impressed, and I hope the audience were too impressed by that. So you basically have the talent, which is enough to cobble an animal with 4 feet if channelized correctly. So summarizingly, I would like to say that the content was so thought-provoking. Right? It was you basically gave a very positive message. Like, you need to be bright, be you, and be happy. So that was an amazing message given by you. And you just need to, focus a bit on your grammar, use of stage, and the pronunciation and all that. Otherwise, you are an exceptional speaker, and you can become flawless if you concentrate on these things. Thank you so much. Over to the panel.
Number 6.
Fellow Toastmasters, guests and their friends. Today the task which I had been given, or the one I undertook, was something that was very difficult because evaluation is not always easy, especially when you are not the best at it really. To begin with, I would like to comment on the title. The title was Be Happy, Be Bright, Be You. Now I do not know if that is a coincidence with the fact that I just made a painting with the same quote. No bias there, but at least I appreciate the fact that the quote is something that we all can connect with so well, and something that we all should feel and maybe practice every day in our own lives. So the title gets 2 marks. Second point will be about metaphors and phrases used. Now all these metaphors that beautiful as dreams of our imagination, tomorrow never comes, world needs a prismatic soul. These are phrases and metaphors. They add a lot of richness to the entire speech. It adds a lot of color and flavor, which is all she was talking about. So the way she has used all of them has really added to the entire speech. Then very good vocabulary was used. I mean, I applaud the way she has used so many small combination of words like irreversible regret, and a lot of these words which would, if you think about it, if she wouldn't have thought about it or had a premeditated effort in that context, it's not very easy to just come by. You need to have really good vocabulary and the sense to be able to use it when it is required and not in any other context. So those combinations are very good. Then the subtlety in which she tried to express simple points of her life through the anecdotes and through the stories she concocted or must have read somewhere. The little girl and her father and the fact that she was blind and appreciating nature. Now all of that is very simple, but something that is very true to our lives. So all of that is very good. Her memory, because there was this link maintained. The moment she finished something, there was something else already ready in her head, and that's why she could speak. But still, I would say that if she went a little slow, she may be a little phased. Because what was happening was that she had a lot of good content, a lot of very rich content, so she kept speaking. It was very nice because the link was maintained, but only if you had a little, those lines like tomorrow never comes, hope never dies, and the world needs a prismatic soul. And one more, get started now. When you say something, get started now, give it a pause. Let people digest the fact before you move on to the next. And I believe the constant questions and connecting with the audience is a very good technique because it keeps all of us involved. The moment you also know. Lastly, I would just like to say that a very good speech is one which has an impact when you think about it later. Because right now I was thinking about it and all the subtleties came to my head. So all in all, a very good speech. I applaud you for that and thank you.
Our contestant number 7. Please welcome.
Let me clear it up. Smooth, smiling Shrutika. Speaker of the day, Toastmaster Shrutika. Your topic itself you carried among with you. You came on the dais with your topic happiness, and the smile you have itself create a positivity all among the hall. When you came up on stage, you itself began with few adjectives. Sunshine, good afternoon. Irresistible, irreversible. Fantasize. Your vocabulary is really amazing.
success and you get experience once you step out of your comfort zone. And another was, people don't have best in everything. They create best in everything. It was really amazing quote which are really close to my heart, Shrutika. Another thing, you came up with, while I was jotting down points for evaluation, and suddenly you came to the sentence, speak, but listen also. And there you grabbed my attention. That yes, instead of writing, I have to listen. That was really wow to me. The conversation between a dad and a daughter. You came up with the joy and enthusiasm that a child must have. See, the trees are going. See, those clouds are running around with us. You depicted the joy and enthusiasm a little daughter was having. It was depicted by you. Another thing, Shrutika, was when you came up on stage, no doubt you used 3 parts of the stage very wonderfully. But you were standing if at this side, you were focusing on this audience. Please focus on this audience too. When you were standing this, your focus was completely to the center of the audience. And then you on this side, completely focus on this. I would recommend you to stand wherever you want to, but your focus, your attention must be all over the audience. You used your natural gestures very perfectly. When you showed trees, clouds, just one suggestion and one recommendation, Shrutika. Your hands were like this. Happiness, begging, this. I would suggest you, this hand gesture might show introvert or a shy nature. Instead, open your hands and just say clouds, these trees, happiness. Open your hands and just smile and say. This would be really better in your upcoming future speeches. At last but not least, I want to conclude with one thing. Desire, dream, imagination. These 3 words which you used was really amazing, and all the speech you carried along with all your emotions. The fluctuation of your emotions, happiness, sad, it was really wonderful. Hope to see you for this speech, Shrutika. Thank you all.
Number 8, Ram Ganesh, contestant number 8.
I'll be focusing on what are the things to be done and how it works and some areas of the way. First of all, your speech made me speechless. Very good speech. There are a lot of positives and I've noted some positives. First thing is you started with a good definition, the definition of happiness. What is the definition of this? You define really well. And second thing is given good examples to support your definition of happiness. You gave 2 examples. So both examples are especially the second one. And apart from happiness, you have covered some other topics like growth, say pride, belief. The good thing is like you correlated them very well, especially the happy and believe yourself. So when you believe yourself, you be happy. That's a very good condition. And very good uses of stage. Uses the whole stage very well. And one more thing is you engage the audience. You drag them to the speech from the final ending. Communication saying that same is a very good. Even the transitions, when moving to one thought to another, very well. And there are few recommendations from my side that can be handled very well. Small thing. It's like in the first half you focus this side, in the second half you focus this side. You could have into the balance of the stage. It is like to give more examples of being happy. We could have more examples of other examples. And also the example for believe is not so convincing when compared to this believe being happy. And when you are moving from one transition to other transition, there are some words which would not be followed in that we take care. Those are some of the small take it. So that's it. So overall, you can say that speech has a good content because you cover the topic happiness. And it's like you could have included other words also like believers. And overall, I say that I conclude by saying that your speech was awesome.
were so engrossed in the speech, we didn't realize when it got over. It became very difficult towards the end of the speech for me to point out some negative or some recommendations for her speech, because I felt she was spot on. At this time and era where we want something to boost our morale, we want someone to keep telling us to be motivated, she tells us to be bright and be you. And she used certain adjectives and certain phrases which I felt were very apt for today. And I would like to point them out. Nobody knows you better than yourself. It's so true. Nobody knows us better than ourselves. And along with that, she says that we should focus on our individuality, along with mentioning that yes, we all are connected. We all are together and we all are one. After summing it all up, she mentions that there is still hope. However terrible we are at something or however amazing we are, there is always hope that we can still do better tomorrow. She mentions with complementing adjectives of undying passion. Is there passion or is there motivation? Do you have the drive? Do you have the style? She beautifully summed up the conclusion by really trying to stress on what she wanted to say without being aggressive, but yes, she was assertive. Be happy, be bright, be you. She quoted a wonderful example by using the example of a family, of a father and a daughter having a conversation while traveling by train. It makes us realize that the smallest things can have the biggest impacts. All the daughter was trying to do was establish that yes, she could see. She had so much fun. She was grateful in the fact that she had vision. Probably the other people who were sitting opposite her were short-sighted, who could not understand her glee or her happiness. I feel that through her speech, she's tried to make us understand what it actually means to be happy just by being what you are. So I would like to thank and sum up here. Thank you.
Contestant number 10, Dipti, contestant number 10.
The topic itself, like be bright, be you, be yourself. The way you started the speech, like with the question, how many of you like what makes everyone happy? Like if anybody has lost in some cause, they would have come here and they would have they started paying attention to you. Everybody was like attentive when I've just turned around. So that itself you achieved hard success in your speech. The way and the confidence and grabbing the attention of the audience. And also apart from that, the emotion which you have delivered throughout the speech. When you're saying about blessings, like the cheer in your face, and when you're saying about the care who was blind ones, the pain emotion which you have shown, it's extraordinary. And it's like what you want to say has been delivered to the audience. Like it's not mediated. It's properly has been reached the audience. Along with these, I feel if at one or two points we have improved, your speech would have been extraordinary. And I just want to mention those 2 points. One is like throughout the speech, you didn't fumble, you didn't stop anywhere. I mean, at one point you have fun. It's
you got 10 today.
I am a bit confused about the evaluation. What is the right part and what is the wrong part?
I'm going to ask you to pick your favorite evaluator today.
Just seeing on the different sides, like whichever side I chose, I focus on that area. And yeah, somewhere my voice motivation too.
Okay.
That's,
So you can become a politician too because you didn't. Nice answer. So share with the audience what are your takeaways. How will this marathon session of evaluation help you in your upcoming speeches?
So basically, whatever the evaluators suggested me, I would really take it as my suggestion, and I would be better in my future speeches as well. You really all were very good, and I will really take all of the suggestions and you guys suggested.
That's wonderful. Can I ask members of the audience to put a question to Shrutika if they have a question in their mind or maybe a feedback which they think our
Them are in my mobiles, okay? You will like each of them. So what you can do is pick up things, but make a story around it. Okay? Maybe at this age you won't.
To ask the first question to the first speaker, Ayush Rathi, Toastmaster Ayush.
That's everything.
And the question to you is, name one famous personality you think as a brand ambassador who could promote Toastmasters in Kamti, Butibori, Kato and Sachin. All the favorite areas.
Cartoon is, of course, yours.
That means I'm quite a famous personality now.
Yeah, obviously. And Butibori, I think Tanish Bhaiya will be great.
You have to name why.
Why? Because he is such a brilliant speaker, no? So he can deliver the speech anywhere at any time. And Ajinkya in Kamti. Because he lives near the Kamti, no?
Okay, the next question. That was a great answer. The next question, the next interview question to second speaker, Toastmaster Ritik.
Absent. Washroom there.
Long process I have to thought. I will tell you later on what. But when I make a movie, I will keep you as a lead hero.
Next question. Anything you would like to say about your club?
That club is like we are recently we are 4 months old club. We are slowly growing club. We don't need support. We need friends. We want to have the
Now the next question to the fourth speaker, Toastmaster Anurag.
Yes,
Any one event which is one step ahead of Toastmasters worldwide? Any one event you think which is a step ahead of Toastmasters?
I can't say the one event. I think a group of individuals or youth which form a group which can give a tough competition to Toastmasters is ISEC, AIESCC. So even that gives a very wide range of experiences and exposures similar to Toastmasters. But that is, I guess, I feel personally that one step ahead of it.
Did you join ISEC?
I have been a member of ISEC.
Next question to the fifth speaker, Toastmaster Pranay. Today, what would be the first thing you will do?
Sorry.
If you win today, what would be the first thing you will do?
Party.
Go to HOB. Right.
Drive party. And of course street. HOB.
next question is to
Dubai पे जो ही answer.
I think definitely voice, definitely. And a magnanimous personality. I think definitely Toastmasters would be something.
If you make, can you again? I'll repeat the question. If you make a movie on Toastmaster, how do you name it in English? We didn't get a good title yet. We are planning to make a movie, I think.
But we have selected
so. Like Toastmaster Kyangari or something. Toastmaster के side effects.
Double roti में butter.
Next question to Toastmaster Vijay Kumar.
Ajay.
Could you tell some personality in Hyderabad who could, be a brand ambassador of Toastmasters? Next question to Toastmasters Yali. Which club do you belong to and what is the best and worst thing about the opponent club? We are still searching for the best answer.
Right. I'm from Nagpur Toastmasters Club, and opponents we have Toastmasters is a big family. In the family I don't find anybody opponent, right? We are all together. Right, today Raisaling is hosting it, we are all with them. In every minute we have been with them and they have been with us. So I believe if we start thinking about opponents, that is not right. Yes, we can have healthy competition. Okay, so that actually helps us to grow. So you should not have the feeling of opponent and how to put them down or something like that. Yes, if we have somebody, we would like to learn from them, and if we feel that we can teach them something, we will definitely render our hand.
Would you like to answer any other questions which I have asked? Any other questions?
Yeah, I would. If I make a film, I have a question from okay, but that's a different issue. So for that we will talk to Vikram and I believe Jagru. Okay, now thing is, you said the film. मैंने अभी याद किया था, मैं बुढ़ा भी भूल जाते हैं. So what happened? I just forgot. Yeah, it was Cheers Ustad. Toastmasters. I thought Cheers Ustad. Yeah.
And the chief judge for today's contest, Toastmaster Aniket. Without wasting any more time, let's call upon the participant for today's meet. First, I would like to call Toastmaster Ayush for humorous contest. Next, I invite Toastmaster Ram for humorous speech contest. Next, I invite Toastmaster Anurag for humorous speech contest. Now I call upon Toastmaster Farida for humorous speech contest. Now I invite Toastmaster Vasundhara for humorous speech contest. Now I call upon Toastmaster Vijay Kumar for humorous speech contest. Now I invite Toastmaster Priyali for humorous speech contest. Now I call upon Toastmaster Santoshi for humorous speech contest. Next, now I Next I call upon Toastmaster Shirin for Toastmaster. Next I call upon Toastmaster Ram Ganesh for evaluation contest. Next I call upon Toastmaster Vasundhara for evaluation contest. Now I invite Toastmaster Niyamak for evaluation contest. Now I invite Toastmaster Dipti for evaluation contest. Ready to take timer for today's meeting. Toastmaster Yash Singh, Chief Sergeant at Arms. Now I invite Toastmaster Ankit, Sergeant at Arms. Now I invite Toastmaster Gaurav Rajpal, Sergeant at Arms. Now I invite Toastmaster Lokesh, Tally Control for today's meeting. Next, I call upon Toastmaster Ruchi, Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Now I invite Toastmaster Ashwini. Now I invite Toastmaster Shrutika Rajeria, test speaker for today's meeting. invite Toastmaster Kapil, tally counter for today's meet. Toastmaster Specialist Sergeant at Arms for today's meet. Second runner up, Numeric Speech Contest 2016, Toastmaster Vasinga. Now catch to 2016. Yes, our very own humorous king, Toastmaster Pranay.
Area H2 evaluation contest. Please welcome Dipti. Evaluation contest. Coca-Cola, Pepsi.